This week, I'm also creating the White House Faith Office, led by Pastor Paula White, who is so amazing.
I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of shouting and singing. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of an abundance of rain.
And so it's illegal for God to do anything in the earth without someone.
In the quarters of heaven, victory, 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 victory. For angels are being released right now.
Giving is very personal, but it is required. And personally, I think 10%.
Jesus from South America, they're coming here, they're coming here, they're coming here, they're coming here. From Africa, from South America, angelic forces, angelic reinforcement, angelic reinforcement, angelic reinforcement. Pika hata anda ata, ora bata rata ande eke manda rasata.
We will protect Christians in our schools, in our military, in our government, in our workplaces, hospitals, and in our public squares. And we will bring our country back together as one nation under God with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. So we can see that Paula White has been named lead of the White House Faith Office. And as we can see, that office is going to be empty. And there won't be no faith going on up in there because ain't nothing but false gospel being preached and taught by Paula White. We know that she had a relationship, political relationship with President Trump in the past. In 2019, she served in an official advisory role for the Center of Faith and Opportunity Initiative. In May of 2020, she prayed. In May of 2020, she did the prayer for the National Day of Prayer ceremony. But we see that she is not a Christian. She does not preach the word of God, and she is called pastor. And we know that a pastor, the qualifications of a pastor is not her. Let's go to the qualifications of a pastor. Let's go to 1 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, and we're going to start at the first verse. And it said, "This is a trustworthy saying. If someone aspires to be a church leader, he desires an honorable position. So a church leader must be a man whose life is above reproach. He must be faithful to his wife. He must exercise self-control, live wisely, and have a good reputation. He must enjoy having guests in his home, and he must be able to teach. He must not be a heavy drinker or be violent. He must be gentle, not quarrelsome, and not love money. He must manage his household well, have children who respect and obey him. For if a man cannot manage his own household, how can he take care of God's church? A church leader must not be a new believer, because he might become proud and the devil would cause him to fall. Also, people outside the church must speak well of him so that he will not be disgraced and fall into the devil's trap. He must be able to teach. Now, a pastor should be a man. She does not qualify, and just over the fact that she can't teach disqualifies her right there, because she doesn't know the word of God. Now, there are some things that Trump has done that I agree with, and there are some things that he has done that I don't agree with. This is one of the things that I don't agree with, but I also don't believe that he is a Christian. So what do we expect from him? I do not believe that they will be learning anything, learning about true faith with this lady as the leader of the new White House Faith Office, whatever that means. But we see that this is not a good move from Trump, but it's one of the moves that, again, I don't agree with. This lady is not qualified to be a teacher of a faith office of the White House, in which the president of the United States is in, let alone a church. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. God bless you all. Be safe.